Hello and welcome to Smu Health Sciences University Open Day 2022. My name is Morisse and I will be taking you through today's Open Day. Smu Health Sciences University is a comprehensive university and the only health sciences university in Southern Africa. Our academic project is envisioned to be locally recognized and globally relevant to offer holistic and innovative health and sciences education. Open Day plays a vital role in assisting learners in making informed decisions with regards to furthering their studies in an institution of higher learning. You do note that 2019 was the last year where Smu Health Sciences University hosted their face-to-face Open Day. But this year, we are here bigger and better. With the university consisting of 5 schools, we are joined by Yolanda from the second largest school of Smu Health Sciences University, the School of Healthcare Sciences. Yolanda, thank you so much for joining us. Please do tell us more about your school.
I'm from the Department of Nursing, which is a very dynamic department at the university. We are currently phasing into another degree which consists of nursing sciences and midwifery. But underneath that, we also incorporated psychiatric nursing as well as community nursing, and midwifery is a big part of it. The students that we have here is very creative and they are very hardworking as well. So we love our students and we love teaching them. And we have a big department with clinical facilitators as well as lecturers. Mostly of us is senior lecturers, and we all are doctors because we've done our PhDs. So we have a very large academic background to our department. Nursing per se is a very diverse career to have, because you can go into such a lot of things that you can do after you have graduated. You can go into theatre, you can go into ICU, you can go into the clinics in the community, you can work in the hospital. I can't even tell you what else we can do. You can go into education like I ended up in. Firstly, I did my ICU and then I went into education. So yes, we have a lot of diversity.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing with us. Now, please do tell us that what is the information or some of the information that you are sharing with today's learners on this Open Day and some of the criteria for admission.
Yes, so Open Day is the showcase of the university, firstly. And then secondly, we want to inform our students, preferably we like to go to the grade 11s because they have to be informed before before that, when they make their subject choices, we like them to visit the Open Day. So the admission criteria, or the criteria to be accepted at the university at this stage for nursing is science, biology, especially English preferably, and then your home language, and then LO, orientation, and then maths of course. And it must not be literacy maths, it must be on the higher grade. So that is our criteria, and if you calculate your marks according to your scores that you got in high school, it must be 21 at least.
And again, we are joined by Ms. Rapukwane from the School of Healthcare Sciences. Thank you so much, Ms. Rapukwane, for coming through. Please do tell us about yourself and your school.
Thank you so much. My name is Ms. Rapukwane. I'm a lecturer at the physiotherapy department. Physiotherapy is one of the 5 professions that we find in the School of Healthcare Sciences. So physiotherapy is a growing profession, and you learn as time goes on. Things change and you have to adapt. You know, back then when we studied, we knew paraplegic patient will stay in a wheelchair and will only use a standing frame. Right now we've got treadmills that can actually hook them in, and then they can actually make them train whilst they are standing. So it's just an innovative world that we hopefully, with the new crop of physios that are coming, we're going to get more researchers, and then we can actually grow the profession bigger.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. That sounds super interesting. Now, on today's open day, we are joined by learners from in and around Garankuwa. Your words of encouragement, or you encouraging them to come and study at Sefako Makgat?
You know, it's not even just in and around Garankuwa. Hey, I met a group from Seshego earlier. Wow. I was quite excited. You know, I love metrics. They've got these big starry eyes where you know that they are looking forward for the future, and it's upon us to role model and actually bring them over into our institution. This institution is one of the best institutions that we can actually learn, especially when it comes to health sciences. We are practically based, we do clinicals, we are thorough, we actually go through, we actually even prepare to treat in your own community. Most of our learners, you know, predominantly they will come from the rural areas where there is next to nothing when you get to the hospitals. But I'm saying we are teaching this side to be able to improvise when you get to those areas. So it's not just about technology, but it's about knowing the basics and actually doing what you're supposed to do to actually help your community. And I'm proud to say most of the learners that we have taught in our university are the ones, I'm telling you about the physiotherapy students, they are the ones heading the public hospitals. We've got CEOs of hospitals coming from our own department. We've got head of departments in the public institutions that are coming from our department. So what I encourage the learners, I say, if you want to be a leader, if you want change to happen in South Africa, SMU is actually definitely your institution of choice.
Just before we close, your criteria for admission?
Our criteria for admission currently is 4. So you need to have 4 for life science, you have to have 4 for mathematics, and you have to have 4 for English, and 4 for physical science. And all other additional subjects must be 4. But may I hit the warning? 4 is a minimum criteria. When we say minimum criteria, it does not necessarily mean that when you've got 4, you're already in. We encourage all students to actually study hard, you know, try to reach for that 7 mark. Because, you know, when you've got distinctions, your list, you are actually at the top list of being selected. Reason behind I'm saying that, I mean, in this year alone, we had more than 5,000 admissions towards our program. And our program can only take 70 first years. So you can imagine out of 5,000, 70. Yes, everybody in 5,000 had 4s. But who are you going to take as the first 70? Obviously, your best performers. So I appeal to all matriculants and every learner out there who's not even necessarily on health. When you want to go study in an institution, run for those big marks. Now, this is the time, you're not too late. It's only July now, you've got 6 months. I mean, if you sacrifice your weekends right now, study hard, then you are definitely sure that you are actually marking your future in the next 3 years or 4 years to come. So it's only a little sacrifice. And I know our 17 and 18-year-olds don't want to sacrifice that much. But currently I'm saying, guys, let's sacrifice our time. You will reap the rewards if you start working hard right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was very informative and educational. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm Category Simati, a final year student from Speech Language Pathology and Audiology. Well, today I'd like to encourage students to go and hear about what really is speech therapy and what is audiology. You know, it's an interesting degree, you know, so your minimum that you need, you must have like level 4s and above. Yeah, of course, those are minimums, but when they select, they take from higher marks going down. So yeah, you must study hard. Don't focus on the minimum, but focus on getting the best marks ever. So with speech and audiology, what we basically do in audiology, we deal with hearing. Anything that has to do hearing, it's us. When you have like hearing, ear pains, it's us. When you have like, you feel like you have dizzy, loss of balance, you come to the audiologist and we're gonna treat you. With speech, what then we basically do, we assist people who have language problem, speech problem, swallowing problem, children who have like language delays. That's our area of specialization. That's what we deal with. So now I'd like to encourage everyone to come and apply in our department for speech language pathology and audiology, and also not only apply but learn more about what this course is exactly so that when you apply for something that you will fall in love with. Thank you.
When people think of computer science, all they think of is like coding, it's programmer and everything like that. But to tell you the truth, computer science is more than that. And like with computer science, we are different from our University of Technology and other universities. Because like in other universities, you find that they're just specializing only on software engineering or on a specific field. But with computer science, I normally call computer science like it's an umbrella where that all those fields that you can think of, you find them in. You can find your IT in there, you can find your software engineering, you can find your development. Like there are a lot of careers that you can find under the computer science. So what we are sharing with those learners is it is possible to study computer science here at Health Science University. So people out there, they always give our university that image of saying this is a Health Science University and all it offers is biology, it's medicine, it's nursing. But we are here to say, look people, we have School of Science and Technology, and in the School of Science and Technology we do have computer science, and with computer science we do feed in different fields out there. We can feed into medicine, we can feed into maybe let me say to healthcare sciences, we can feed into bank, we can feed into different industry out there. So like there are a lot of places where one individual can work. In our department, we have a 3 years degree, which is a BSc, which now it's in BSc in mathematics. And after your 3 years degree, you can still continue and do your honors. So your honors will be in computer science and information technology. And recently, we just have masters. So that means like if ever you want to further your studies in masters or in computer science, you can still become a master of science in computer sciences.
Thank you so much for the information that you've just shared with us. And just before we close, your criteria for admission.
Like our criteria for admission, of course, it will always go with the university criteria. So in our school, the point of interest is mathematics, physical sciences, and English. But with the university, it also adds life sciences. So I will say that we need mathematics, English, pure mathematics. We want you to solve X, we need logical thinkings. That's what we want. So pure mathematics, and then physical sciences, life sciences, and English. So for you to be accepted on mainstream, so we need level 5 on all those 4 subjects that I mentioned, and others. Then again, we do cater for, maybe for example, you were aiming for the moon and you are part of the stars. So we also have the so-called extended program, curriculum program, which is ECP. So for ECP, if you get level 4 on the above mentioned subject, we do accept you. But like of course it's a university and we receive large number of applications, and of course our competition is very tough.
Makola. I am a physio student, and this has been a wonderful, wonderful course to be doing. I'm here by SMU. It's a great university. I encourage you guys to come and apply, come join us. It's such a great, inclusive university. We just learn a lot. We're all family here. It's very homey. It's great. We love each other all so much. It's a great medical university, so whether you want to be a doctor, a physio, a radiography, a dental surgeon, you are welcome to come join us, and I promise you, you'll have the time of your life here. And please come and join. It's so great. Thank you.
From the School of Medicine under the Department of Radiology, we are joined by Mr. Minwe. Thank you so much for coming through. Please do tell us about your school and what information are you telling to today's learners?
Okay, I'm from School of Medicine under Department of Radiography. So basically our school offers about four programs, MPCHB and Radiography, which is my department, and then give EMS as well. So there's a variety of programs that students can choose from. So what is good about it is that they are all health-related programs. So for radiography, they are dealing with X-rays. Obviously for MPCHB is medicine, and EMS is for emergency when they meet patients on the road. So yeah.
And some of the information, important information that you or your department is sharing to today's learners.
Yeah, we advising students to really choose well, know their subject, because some students, their subjects are misaligned. Some on accounting, but they want to do medicine. So we advise them and their teachers to really look at their maths, their science, and English as well. So most of the programs, they require those subjects a lot. Yeah.
So when studying radiology, what are some of the job opportunities that one should look up to?
Okay, for radiography, they have to work either on public hospitals or private. So basically, they help medicine or doctors to see through, because if one is injured, you wouldn't know if the hand is broken, so you need to go through the radiation machines to see through. And then for those who are doing medicine, obviously they have to do clinical assessments to say, is there any broken bone? If they are not sure, then they transfer them to radiography. And radiography, yes, is part of radiology, but for radiography students, they basically do is a 4-year course. So when they learn the basic science behind radiation, whereas medicine is something else. Yeah.
And your criteria for admission?
Okay, so far for medicine, most they have to be around 6 for English, 6 for math, 6. Those are the minimum criteria. But for radiography, we go as low as 4 maths, 4 English, 4 science. So kind of a stepping stone if you want to move from radiography and move to medicine. I know a lot of students when they come say, we want to do medicine, but it's better to inform them well that this is radiography, this is medicine, this is EMS. They need to know the difference between, yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing with us such information. Your words of encouragement to a learner who has an interest of being part of the SMU community.
I'll say they must believe in themselves, they must work hard, and they must know that this is an institution of higher learning, so they have to adapt to the environment, because this is where now they have to be independent. Yes, there is a support from school, from the university, from all aspects. Those who've got financial problem, there is an assistance. Those who need support through the challenges, there is a support as well. So yeah, I'll say to them, they need to work hard and they need to make sure that their marks are higher so that they don't experience challenges when they have to be admitted.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm Tanila Gus, and I'm from the Department of Radiology, BRF Diagnostic. So far, my experience with SMU is excellent. It's life-changing academically and life experiences. So I hope you guys come to SMU because it's the best so far. Thank you. We love SMU.
We love SMU!
The School of Pharmacy has got 4 departments. We've got clinical pharmacy, pharmaceutical pharmacy, we've got public health, and we've got pharmacy practice. Okay, so everyone, please, if you feel that you are fit for that, please apply. But even if you don't understand, just find information. But mainly, I'll speak about the Bachelor of Pharmacy, of which the Open Day is based on the undergrad studies. Our B.Pharm 4 program has started in 1998. Believe you me, it is not as usual. We use a hybrid of problem-based learning. But remember, when you apply, you need to make sure that you have got these 4 subjects. Yes, we need the accounting, but the 4 of them, maths, physics, biology, and English. Don't you think of getting a 50%. Just go above 60% for each subject. Then you can apply. Make sure that when you don't understand or you want to know anything more about it, you can give us a call. Check the website of SMU. Also, in the B.Pharm program, the students are monitored and evaluated so that there can be interventions where needed. They are supported from the first assessment. We really love this program because at least even those who are lost, they are brought in and we make sure that they complete the degree properly. I think I've said more, but I think what I need to do is I'll give to one of our students who is doing the final year, and he is a student representative. From there, he will give it over to our master student, who was one of our students, and now he is our lecturer. I'm handing over to our school SRC. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Luyanda Kumalo. I am the chairman of the School of Pharmacy. So I think from a student perspective, being in the School of Pharmacy is interesting, exciting, and difficult as well, to be honest. I think it's interesting and exciting because you get to understand that pharmacy is not just about dispensing medication, there's a lot more to it. It's also interesting because we found that, in fact, the School of Pharmacy in SMU, amongst all the other 9 schools of pharmacy in this country, produces the most quality of graduates because of the nature of their program, which is problem-based learning. So it allows us to fit in more to the professional space without struggling much. And I think from the difficult side of it, it's transitioning from a high school student to a student in an institution of higher learning. You have to adjust to the social pressures. You also have to adjust in terms of how you study because there's a lot more work, and you don't have a lot of people who are after you, telling you should do this and that. You just have guidance, but that's where it ends. With those difficulties mentioned, the School of Pharmacy is privileged because we have student support, which is Dr. Lindy Mabope. So she's always available to assist students. You also have the SRC, which I am from, and I'm always available to assist any student who's struggling, whether it's related to academics, finances, and other student-related matters. So all in all, it's an exciting and interesting profession to be in. And if anything, I would advise any student to take a look at it with careful consideration. Thank you.
And then over to one of our graduates, that was one of our undergraduate students first and ended up being a lecturer now at SMU. Tlogi, please share your experience with us.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Letlhaonolo Magele. I'm also known as Mr. Nolo in the school. Also, former Mr. Medunsa. I take a little bit of pride in that because it has really built my social standing, and yes, thank you for telling people that I do that also. But that's not the reason why I'm here today. So today we're here for our grade 12s to introduce them to our program in the School of Pharmacy. So like Dr. Lindy Zigalala has already mentioned, our school has departments. Those departments help students to also transition from being a student to being a lecturer, as I am today. And the transition actually is smooth, but takes a very hardworking and dedication for you to become one of those. And also, you need to obviously uphold your social standards so that those coming after you, you can pave their way for them. Thank you very much.
So if you missed the open day and you would like to know any more about what the future holds for pharmacists, please do visit our website or get in touch with any of us through the website, and we look forward to enlightening you. Thank you very much.
From radiography to you, we are SMU!
We love SMU from Bote Bote.
In the high spirit of encouraging learners to be part of the SMU community, we are joined by the marketing champion from the School of Science and Technology, Ms. Elizabeth Morisse. Thank you so much for joining us and coming through. Please do tell us about your school.
Greetings to everyone. As introduced already, I'm the marketing champion of the School of Science and Technology under the leadership of Professor Obi. Our School of Science and Technology, we are comprised of 9 departments. We have the Department of Biology and Environmental Sciences, the Department of Chemistry and Chemical Technology, the Department of Biochemistry and Biotechnology. We have the 4th one, the Department of Mathematics and Applied Mathematics, Department of Statistical Sciences, the Department of Academic Literacy and Science Communication, and we also have the Department of Mobile Sciences. So they're all in 9. So in our school, what we do is that we encourage the learners to come and view, as you have seen with the exhibitions that we have, to have a look at what we are offering as the school, and also to tell the learners what we are requesting of them to bring and also to have in order for them to be admitted in the school. So our school, all of the departments that I've mentioned, 8 of them, except the mobile science department, what we do is that we have the minimum requirements that we want to tell the learners and the teachers that with them they need at least a 5 minimum of mathematics in their grade 12, mathematics level 5, physical science level 5, life sciences level 5, and English level 5 to get into the mainstream of all of the 8 departments that I just mentioned. But we also have the extended degree program whereby the extended curriculum program whereby you only need a minimum of 4 in all the subjects that I just mentioned. So if you do not qualify into the mainstream of the 5 that is required, at least you are going to be accepted to do the ECP program with a minimum of 4 on those subjects. So what we're doing right now is just giving the students, the learners, if I may say so, the learners the information of all the departments. So all the departments are there in the stores and they are telling the student what is it that they're dealing with. They're showcasing the experiments that they're doing and also giving them the idea of career opportunities that they would have per department in the school. Right now, the level of acceptance in institutions are getting higher and higher. So we are expecting good quality learners to join our school. And we are proud to say that from the learners that we just spoke with, they're very keen to join our institution, which is something that is good for us and particularly to us as a School of Science and Technology. So we are saying that we are doing a great job as a School of Science and Technology, and we are very proud under the leadership of Professor Obi.
We love SMU! We love SMU!
As you can see, learners came out in numbers to the 2022 SMU Open Day, and we'll be having some conversation with some of the learners that are here today. Good day, and thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you so much. My name is Ponto Selitela, and I am from MH Baloyi Technical School in Winterveld. And today I had a great experience in SM University because of it taught me that there are things that we didn't know that occurred in science and that are so very interesting, and there are things that we didn't know to see, where which we saw the marine life with our eyes. They've taught us of science within our eyes. We've seen it through. And they've told us how many characters or how many careers we should choose. So I had a great experience here, and it shows and it has inspired many children as they've come here to choose careers.
My name is Naledi Ngoveni. I am in grade 11 from MH Baloyi Secondary School. It's based in Winterveld.
How has your experience been today that you are here at SMU Open Day?
To be honest, it was very educational, definitely something that I needed, especially because I am in grade 11 and this is my time to apply. I discovered so many things that I didn't even know I was interested in, and I'm like, hey, I actually love this. I'm actually interested in this. So, you know what, I have a lot of options. It's really opened up my mind to a whole lot of experiences and things that I can go on and do. So it's been very educational for me. It's been awesome to say, mostly.
So which course are you considering to study?
I won't lie, my major subject is life sciences, so I am very much interested in anatomy, biotechnology, chemistry. Those are just the biggest ones that really caught my attention today.
My name is Naledi Wolole and I am from Raspush Christian Model School.
So how was your experience today?
Honestly, it was extraordinary. I got to learn a lot of things. I got new interests, which honestly I never thought I would be interested in. So I am really grateful to be here.
So are you taking this information, or are we seeing you being part of the SMU family?
Most definitely, yes. I would like to apply here and learn here and pursue physiotherapy or other interests. Yes.
My day started off very well. We came early in the morning and it was a lot of fun at the rugby court, and then we went inside for the expo, and I went to the side about physiotherapy because I've always been interested in physiotherapy, and the physiotherapist gave me a lot of information and I was like really informed and I learned so much, and I really can't wait for what the future holds.
My experience has been very fantastic because I have went to some career guidance, but I've never really got the information that I wanted. But today I received the information that was sufficient for me to actually understand what I want to do when I finish my high school.
And some of the course that you are considering?
I went to the physiotherapist center or counter section so that I can actually know more about physiotherapy, and the ladies, there was so much. They gave me the information that I wanted, and then they gave it to me like fully.
From the information that you acquired today, will you recommend SMU to somebody else? Are you going to share this information to maybe your classmates or somebody who did not attend today's open day?
I would definitely recommend SMU to other people because they give you the information directly and the way you need it. They are not missing any important factor. Like they told you how many years you need to study and everything that comes after it. Thank you.
What I can say to someone who wants to come study here at SMU is that, hey, you would not be making a mistake because there's so much here to do. There's so much to learn from other people. You know, there's a variety of courses. And what I like the most is that many of these courses that are made available to us actually put us in a position where we are able to help people in the world, you know, where we can actually make a difference. So why not? You know, why not come here at SMU and be that one person to make a difference, you know? Yeah.
And are you going to share this information that you got today to somebody who did not attend today's event?
Hey, I will most definitely be sharing. I'll be sharing with fellow learners at my school, even the grade 8s, you know. I mean, it's better for them to be equipped about what really lies ahead out here, you know. So, yeah.
The future is ours, and you have the opportunity to calculate your next step, and the future is yours. You can create what you want. So go out, be bright, and continue, striving for success.
I am really thankful for SMU for creating this opportunity for us to learn, to get to measure how we should set our goals and everything, and just help us get through everything that we need and the information. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Sefako Makgato Health Sciences University is a comprehensive university and the only health sciences university in South Africa. Our academic project is envisioned to be globally recognized and locally relevant to offer holistic and innovative health sciences education. We are ready to respond to the rapid changes in higher education, such as advances in technology, the demands of a knowledge economy, inequality, growing competition, and shrinking resources, with the purpose of providing a skilled workforce relevant to the labor market. We offer undergraduate and postgraduate programs in health sciences and science and technology fields, which range from higher certificate, diploma, advanced diploma, bachelor's degree, honors, bachelor's degree, and postgraduate diploma. The programs are offered through 5 schools, which are School of Healthcare Sciences, School of Medicine, School of Oral Health Sciences, School of Pharmacy, School of Science and Technology. Admission requirements for all our courses in 5 schools is pure mathematics, physical science and life science. Pass matric with bachelor's. SMU is managed by highly skilled academic staff and alumni who are committed to supplying high quality and internationally recognized education. SMU offers financial support to academically deserving and needy students in a form of bursaries, NSFAS, provincial and local government bursaries. Theoretical and clinical practicals are conducted at various hospitals and laboratories. Industry standard equipments are used to prepare students for work life. Student life on campus is awesome. Diverse cultures come together beautifully to enhance learning experiences. Student support systems like psychosocial support, social worker, psychologist, and campus clinics. Student residences on and off campus, library services, etc. are available.
As you have witnessed the 2022 SMU Open Day, it was attended by students or learners from all walks of life. If you are also an aspiring SMU learner and want to be part of the SMU community, you can visit our website at www.smu.ac.za or click on the link below. My name is Morisse and it was an honor to be with you.